Okay. What's up? Julius.
Hey guys.
What up? What's going on?
Ain't nothing. What's
Chilling. What's
How-
good, people?
How was everybody's week? How was Valentine's Day?
What's that? What's that?
What? How was
What's that?
Valentine's Day?
What's that? You can't tell the days. We going through a pandemic. We don't know what days is.
Who doesn't know what Valentine's Day is? Anyway,
Shoot.
Valentine's
Wasn't
Day.
it nasty on Valentine's Day too?
I mean,
With snow?
I stayed in, so I don't know. I don't know what it was looking like outside, but I just want to say, word to the wise for next year. If a girl says she doesn't want anything for Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
that means surprise her. Because I had a few people hit me up like, I told him I ain't want nothing and he really didn't get me anything. Like, y'all are too old for this.
That's the oldest trick.
Y'all are too old for this.
That's the oldest trick when somebody tell you that.
She wanted to be surprised. That's it. That's all. Like, guys are crazy. I don't know.
Because your ladies sometimes be confusing.
And y'all gotta step your game up because my man, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan got Lori some stocks. So right now it's like stocks versus chocolate. Which would you rather? Give me the stocks. Give me the stocks.
He bought her some. Wait, I didn't know he bought her stocks.
Yeah, he brought. Oh, my engineer just said she want the chocolate. Give me the stocks.
The stock.
Yes.
Like that. I mean, well, you gotta
Let's
remember.
money together. It's a love language. Okay.
Damn, him and Russell Wilson is winning, and he just got hired.
Well, the Russell Wilson situation, he said his biggest fear is losing Ciara, and all the men were calling him a simp. Like, that shouldn't be your biggest fear. And I'm just like, that was sweet. Oh, Mello says, say what you mean and mean what you say. We don't have time for homework and decoding. I mean, I guess so. Facebook user, I don't know who it is. It says Facebook user says, if a girl says she don't want something, she don't want it. No means no, right? Not when it comes to Valentine's Day, apparently. I had like 3 different girls hit me up like, what the hell? I didn't get anything. And I'm just trying to pass the message on. When she says she doesn't want anything, she means surprise her. Okay, guys?
So Red.
Yes.
Why don't she just say, surprise me, instead of I don't want nothing? Because me, in my mind, logically, if you say I don't want nothing, then I'm not going to.
I don't want nothing, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
You know, the key here is good communication.
True.
Right?
True.
So let's not play semantics with words. Let's say exactly what it is on our hearts and on our minds and what we truly want.
But
and that way we don't have to go through that.
you should know your partner too, right? Like you know that girl wanted something. You
But,
know
but,
she wanted
but
something.
what if you got a partner that you've done everything for, and you at the point where like, this year I just don't know what to get her. So why don't we just spend time together, and that should be sufficient.
Right, right. Yeah, I know women are a little difficult at times. The Facebook user says so no means no only sometimes. Sometimes sounds crazy to me. Yeah, it might be a little crazy.
And I also say y'all be the same. We don't listen to y'all. So when y'all tell us something like that, we're listening. Is this facts or fiction?
As a man, Wiz, if your wife says, don't get me anything, you're not going to pick up anything, even a small thing, some flowers, anything?
I'll probably get flowers.
Exactly.
Flowers.
You wouldn't bring in the day empty handed. You would pick up something. Even if you just going to cook dinner, like, all right, I'm going to cook today. That's something. These ladies got nothing.
Not even lunch money.
Not even lunch money, nothing. And I think they're
No
still
$40 in a sandwich.
I think they're still arguing to
No
this day.
$40 in a sandwich.
$40 in the sandwich is a good look. All right, so we won't get into. Oh, I just want to say thank you to everybody that sent in their videos for our last show. It was really dope. We had people that we never met before, but they know the show, they watched the show, and they sent us videos. So I appreciate that. All right, moving on.
So wait a minute, Red. We got a video.
Okay.
Here we go.
Those cheers and making magic happen to our ears. Love and respect.
I'm sorry. Let me do that over because I didn't start it right. Here we go.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And this is a special congratulations to Love and Lust, REDZSPICE, and DJ WIZZ for being on Access Radio for 3 years, holding it down through the blood, the sweat, the tears, and still creating those cheers and making magic happen to our ears. Love and respect.
Aw, that was so dope. Shout
Yeah.
out to Dougie Fresh on the check-in. And if y'all don't know who that is, y'all too young to be watching this show. Anyway, so we're gonna get into the current Red events, right? And where do we start? The week was crazy. Oh, the Facebook user say your name so I could know who's watching. Said you should have took the $40 in the sandwich, right?
Red, that's Mikey J.
Oh, hey, Mikey J. Thanks for tuning in. Mikey J has a movie that is premiering. I don't know the name of it, but I saw it on Instagram. You could put that in the comments too, Mikey J.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe that the name of that movie is Colorblind.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Dope movie.
Right.
All right.
Okay. So where do we start? Because the week was crazy, right? So I think we're going to start with Judas and the Black Messiah. Did y'all see that movie?
Yes.
That movie was so dope. It was sad. The acting was amazing. Like I couldn't sleep after I saw it. Like I was so riled up. But
Yes.
I just want to say Jay-Z had a line, right? In Murder to Excellence, right? Where he said, I arrived on the day Fred Hampton died. Real niggas just multiply. And I couldn't get that line out my head. I was so mad that he would compare himself to Fred Hampton. Like, I was just so angry at that line. Come to find out, him and Nipsey have a song on the soundtrack for that movie. And he clarified the line in the new song saying the day he was assassinated. And I'm like, but you still comparing yourself to him? That had me so upset. But anyway, it's a great movie. Y'all should check it out. It's still Black History Month, 365, but you know this is the month that they gave us. So
Yes.
6ix9ine versus Meek Mill. Meek Mill has been
I got
bullying.
Meek Mill.
That's fine. You could pick your side. I'm gonna pick mine. Okay. 6ix9ine has been being bullied by
I'm
Meek.
just joking. I'm joking. Meek Mill's taking L's all week.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mello said the labeling of a snitch is a lifetime scar. You'll always be in jail minus the bars. Fine and good, but Meek has been on social media bullying 6ix9ine for 2 years, right? Anytime 6ix9ine do something, Meek got something to say. Y'all supporting the snitch. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing that. Fine and good. So they happen to be at the same event. 6ix9ine waited for Meek to come outside, and he was like, "So what's up? I'm all of this. So what's up?" Meek said, "Oh, you're trying to get me in trouble. You're trying to get me sent back to jail." I feel like Meek took a L to 6ix9ine because if you felt like that, why was you doing all that talking on the internet? If you're gonna see him and not do nothing, right or wrong?
Because I understand that, but I understand both sides. But you gotta understand, if he would have did anything, he would have got you in trouble. That's this thing. We all, as black men, we are a target for anything. Because it would have still been assault.
I feel really bad discussing this because it is Black History Month. I watched that Judas and the Black Messiah, and I'm like, yes, we got to unite. We can't let them divide us. But in the same breath, right, in real life, right, somebody is talking about you and talking about you, then you finally run into them. We know how it's supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Meek caught an L on that one. Mello
they both could have got in trouble, right? They both could have got in trouble because what's his name still not out the woods, even though he's out.
Meek was on probation chasing Safari and trying to fight Nicki's husband. So what are we really saying right now? You was on probation trying to fight. It's like whenever Meek has the upper hand, he want to go crazy. When he don't have the upper hand, like if he would have saw Tekashi first outside, it probably would have been a different video. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mello said that line was for Black Judas, the snitch in the movie, which Charlamagne made a comment about Lakeith Stansfield, who plays the snitch. O'Neal, I don't remember his full name. I think it's William O'Neal.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, William O'Neal.
Okay, right. Charlamagne said they were interviewing the guy that plays Fred Hampton in the movie. And Charlamagne said he thinks Lakeith was born to play that part of the snitch. And the guy who has a British accent, his name is Daniel something, he spoke very well, right? And he was like, Charlamagne, you still got beef with Lakeith? It's acting. Like he did a great job acting, and that's not how he feels as a person or whatever. It's a really good interview. You should check that out.
Yeah, okay. I know. Yeah, I know the history of their beef too.
What's the history though? Why they got beef?
Because he went on. He talked about their shows. He was labeling. He's labeling them. He did a couple of New York radio shows.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. Let me read these comments. Ray said, but then the dummy admitted to spitting on him. Isn't that assault? Thank you, Ray. Meek is just a walking L. He is. Hey, Purdy. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Purdy?
Damon said, in the words of Jay, if I shoot you, you're brainless. If you shoot me, you're famous. What's a nigga to do? Stand down, Meek. No, but you can't just go around talking about people and then when you see them, it's nothing. That's female behavior. Am I lying? Am I making this up? That's female behavior. You don't expect a man that raps about being a gangster, right? Because Whack 100 came out and said, stop rapping like you about that life and you're not about that life. Because if you beefing with somebody, it's on sight. Meek, you was scared. Mello said, if you're talking about what you're going to do to someone on Insta, 9 out of 10, nothing will happen. Meek and Kawasaki are both clowns. Hey, Stormy, thanks for tuning in. Well, I'm Team Tekashi. I don't care.
What up, Stormy?
Snitch or not, I am Team Tekashi. Keep making your music, Tekashi. Keep doing what you got to do to support yourself, and I hope you stay safe. Meek, you need a better team around you because you've been taking L.
not slick though. He does this for numbers.
Of course, Tekashi's a show. Yes,
Yeah.
that's how he makes his money. And he put the video clip of him arguing with Meek in his new song in the video. So yeah, it was for him. It's like this is publicity for me. But Meek,
400,000 in 15 minutes.
Yo, he's up to like 200 million views on YouTube right now. It was at 1 million within minutes. Yeah, people love drama.
So I got a question. Can I ask you a quick question? Okay, go ahead, read this. Go ahead, read it.
Toilet Tekashi, whatever, Damon. Anyway, what you saying, Wiz?
This question, okay, the infamous beef, two infamous beef, right? If Jay-Z and Nas would have had the social media at the time of their beef, you know how the numbers would have been?
Oh, of course. I mean, the numbers was there without social media.
Yeah, Biggie and Tupac.
Yo, it would have been worse. It would have been the East Coast, West Coast war would have been a lot worse if we had social media. Definitely. Which I'm also watching Hip Hop Undercover. Is dope on FX. Y'all got to check that out. They give you the backstory of the streets and hip hop. It's really cool. Hey Ange, thanks for tuning in. So one more Meek topic. Meek put out a freestyle where he referenced Kobe and a chopper. And basically he's saying if I'm ever caught lacking, I'm going out with my chopper. It's going to be another Kobe. I just feel like I saw a video with Kenny Smith, the NBA player turned analysis, said, you know, I know for a fact Meek is a big NBA fan. I know he's a huge Kobe fan. So I'm going to give him a pass. I can't give you a pass on that. You're making light of someone's death because you knew that this was going to get people talking. You knew the backlash you were going to receive and you still put that song out. And it's just distasteful, disrespectful. And that's why I said he needs a better team around him because whoever was in the studio with you, they could have been like, yo, that was a hard line, but don't put that out.
He got Rock Nation. Nobody's just like, look, dude, take that line out.
And said that was disrespectful, very disrespectful to, if not to anybody, to Vanessa and her kids. You know what I'm saying? Kobe got a grown daughter that got to read about this and see about this and be reminded constantly of her father's passing. Meek, do better. Do better. Because if it was you, you wouldn't want Poppy, your son, having to go through this. Mello said, I had money. Mello said, I had money on Fab being the first to reference facts. Fab love a good ad-lib. You right. Demar said Meek and Kobe don't belong in the same sentence. That's how I feel about Jay-Z and Fred Hampton. Exactly. Anyway, Tyrone, hey, he said very, very bad line. Exactly. Like, I just can't take it. It's too much clout chasing in the industry right now. He knew it was going to be backlash, and that's why he put it out there so people can go and listen to it and talk about it. And that's just tacky. There's a new Biggie documentary coming on Netflix, and I don't mean to be devil's advocate right now, right? And I'm Brooklyn to the heart. I love Big, but I just feel like what else is there to see? No, I'm saying, right? Tupac, we know there's hours of unheard music, unreleased music, and stuff like that with Tupac. But with Biggie, I feel like we've seen every angle. We've heard every song now.
They basically shed light on Tupac last night on Undercover with Haitian Jack.
Do not bring up Haitian Jack on this show. F Haitian Jack, and I'm really upset that he's getting interviews and stuff. Like, it's all good. Like, I don't like him. We're not going to discuss him. But anyway, me personally, I feel like what else is there to see about Big? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to root for it. I'm going to promote it. I want y'all to watch it. But I just feel like I think we've seen everything. Just my personal opinion.
So if this was a Tupac documentary, would you be co-signing like, yes, we need another one?
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot more that we haven't seen on Tupac and we haven't heard on Tupac. Just my personal opinion. Damon said Jay has picked up the ball where Fred left off. And said I disagree. I don't see it, Damon. I don't see the connection. First of all, for him to even say real niggas just multiply, Fred wasn't using that word. Fred wasn't considering himself a nigga. He was trying to uplift the community. So I don't see the connection. Ray said I was shocked that he was on there at all. Ange said, I don't think we know the true story. I think we know what they want us to know. Oh, you talking about Big? Okay, Ange. Well, that could be true, but I mean, there's a million conspiracy theory videos. We got Puffy's bodyguard coming out and speaking on what happened. I just feel like, what else is there to see? I just feel like there's not going to be any new footage. It may be new commentary, like Miss Wallace may be speaking more or whatever the case may be, but I'm still watch it. I'm still tune in, and I want y'all to tune in too. Ange said there's more Puff news, but Puff won't let it out. I mean, I'm gonna just be quiet because I don't want them to shut down the show on that one. Wiz said we need a Big L documentary. I'm tired of Big and Pop. No disrespect, but I agree. I agree with you on that. Like, we need a fresh perspective from something else. Mello said Jay-Z stole the real niggas multiply line from Dr. Dre. Facts. But that's hip hop, you know. People recycle all the time.
Yeah, they borrow. It's not stealing. It's just borrowing. It's just a hot line. But that was at a wrong time. I think sometimes as us as artists need to be, responsible for what we put out. We have to really think, somebody's going to hear this.
Exactly. Like, Izzy, you had years to think on this line that you said, and you're going to come back and still say the same line again and just change it to assassinate it. Come on, bro. Like, where's your connection to the community? What are you trying to do? No, I know they do stuff behind the scenes. I know one of my group chats, they was like, oh, Hove is paying for people to get out of jail and all of this stuff. I don't care about all of that. You weren't a Fred Hampton, so I don't like that line. And y'all know Jay-Z is my fave. Hey, Devon, thanks for tuning in. He said, I'm tuning in for that big joint. Of course, we all are. Brooklyn to the death of us. You already know. But
say that one more time.
Brooklyn to the death of us. Brooklyn.
For that Biggie.
Facts, of course. I'm going to tune in too. Let's do a watch party. Let's all watch it together, guys. Anyway, one more music topic. Versus they're doing D'Angelo. Oh, Ray said and Fred Hampton was 21. Thank you. Look at what he accomplished at that age. Not taking anything away from Hove, because Hove was selling drugs back then. You can always turn your life around. They always say if Malcolm would have got killed at that age, or if Maya would have got killed at that age, what were they doing? You know what I'm saying? So you can always change your life around. It's fine. Damon said Jay is actively putting in work more than his critics. Where's your proof, sir? Send us the links to the proof of what he's doing for Brooklyn, for where he's from, for Marcy.
I gotta say something about the movie and what it showed, because it shows, ironically, what's happening now. Because when you saw the people shooting, the people was coming out, they was assassinating them when they went up to the Panthers office and they burnt it down, blew it up, and she was shooting the people. They doing that now, so
that's showing you. Another good movie you guys should check out is American Skin. I'm not big on paying for movies to watch in my house, but I paid the $6.99 to watch American Skin, and it was deep. It was good. It was a good take on the war on the Black community. It was good. It was dope. It was deep. It was sad too, but it was worth the $6.99. All right, one more music topic. Versus announced February 27th, which is next Saturday. They're doing D'Angelo versus Friends. D'Angelo only got like 4 hits. I'm sorry. If he got 4, right? If he has 4. So I'm guessing they're going to get other 4-hit wonders and they're just gonna perform for us. That's what I think. It's gonna be live at the Apollo, so you guys check it out. It might be good. I don't know.
Versus is really behind this. What are you gonna do? Is check off a shirt? What? Who they gonna have a shirt battle?
I haven't seen D'Angelo in years. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know.
I'm like,
literally,
what is he doing? Because I'm.
Go ahead, Wiz.
I'm just saying, because I'm gonna tell you, as soon as the How I Feel video, I used to turn it off. I didn't want to see no half-ass man on a TV set.
He had good songs. He had Lady. He had Cruising. He had one more.
Yeah, Lady. Yeah.
Right.
Brown Sugar.
Devo
His
said.
first one.
Devo said he's sleeping on that versus they reaching now. I agree. Like, y'all had to come back hard from that Keisha Cole and Ashanti debacle. And this is what you give us? It's trash. I don't know. But I feel like
Kim.
I feel like we'll see like Dave. Foxy's brother Gavin said the paperwork is in for Kim versus Foxy. Now, if it's gonna actually happen, we gotta wait and see. But that's gonna be a good
hit Gav. He's my Facebook friend. I'm gonna hit Gab. Like, yo.
Okay. And one more ready vet topic, right? Texas. We are definitely praying for Texas right now. They are freezing. Their pipes are breaking because of the grid that the state is on. They're suffering. They're freezing to death, right?
Freezing in their house. Somebody died too in their house under the covers.
They froze to death in their recliner. Right. Sad. Mello said New Edition might have a versus. But who would they go up against?
Yes.
Boys to Men?
Each other. No, each other.
Just let them have a night of celebrating them. Because they had like 5 groups in between them. If they do
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because they're mad because Ralph and what's the name? What's his name? Damn, Fair with a Friend.
I don't
know. The 6 member.
Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
Yes, Johnny Gill. They own the name to New Edition, and they own the rights to that name. So that's why we might not get a New Edition nothing.
Well, Mello just interviewed Michael Bivins on his podcast, Kicks and Bricks, and I think Mello got some inside news. That's why he commented that. So we'll wait and see on that one.
Okay. Yes.
Devo said my wife
against each other. That would be fire.
Devo said my wife forced me to watch that last one. Nah, Kim versus Foxy, let's go. Damon said New Edition can battle each other and it will be fire. Facts. I want to see Bobby myself. Devon said, oh my God. Devon said I want to see R. Kelly versus Bill Cosby. I can't.
Devon said that.
Oh, Mello said he got the scoop. Y'all got to check out Kicks and Bricks to find out if New Edition is getting that paperwork together to be on Versus. Okay, Mello, with the Inside Edition. Stormy said Johnny. What about Johnny? Oh, she was given a name that you was trying to get. Damon said shout out to Kicks and Bricks. Mello, post your link to your show in the comments.
Yeah.
Mello
I saw a snippet of it.
Mello also interviewed Bimmy, who is on the hip hop undercover documentary too. Telling you, Mello got some good interviews on his show. Y'all got to check it out. Oh, Damon said Mello should bring Kicks and Bricks to our axis. Facts.
Well, let's bring the plug.
That sounds like a do.
Let's bring the plug.
Okay, guys. So now we're going to get into our topic. Oh, wait. I left out the Ted Cruz part about their senator. He's freezing, right? He don't have no heat, no running water and all of that stuff. This man jumps on the plane and takes his family to Cancun. He left the dog. Security is like they left the dog. The dog name is Snowflake. And he had to take care of the dog while he was gone. Ted Cruz comes back and says, I I was just being a dad. My kids, they were cold. And so, guys, just remember to vote, okay? Because you don't want
He
pieces
left his dog. Everybody take their dog everywhere.
You don't want that type of piece of shit running your state, okay? Remember to vote.
And he only came back because people was taking pictures of him on the plane.
Because he got caught. That is correct.
He booked that flight 6:00 in the morning next day. So he chilled for the whole entire day in DR.
Exactly. And he wouldn't have came back if it wouldn't have made the news. Okay. Okay, Al said that sounds like a plan, kicks and bricks. Y'all link up. And Gervais said, but how your friends give up the text messages? I didn't see the text messages, what they said.
What did they say?
Because he probably was talking shit about the community.
Well, he was Republican. He didn't care.
They never do.
The mayor got resigned for his line.
Oh no, he wrote a whole paragraph telling people to man up, stop crying and acting. Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't even think he needs to be mentioned because he quit. But just remember to vote, guys. Oh wait, Devon said I will have left too. My kids aren't gonna freeze just because I'm an elected official. Yo, y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Yeah, so
you could have sent your family to Cancun. But you, the elected official, you got to stay there and take care of the people. What type of message is that sending?
And not for nothing, they wanna impeach Cuomo for the home care situation.
Hold on, let me read these comments. Then we're gonna get to that. WIZZ.
Right.
Tyrone said he had to get away, and said that they planned it, not the kids. Of course, he planned to go away. Gave the room prices and how security was good at the Ritz. Oh, Devon said, I'm not freezing either. Tyrone said he needed to change the scenery to better fix the problem. Yeah, well, they better not, I don't know. Let's just keep Texas in our prayers. I think like 2 snowstorms ago, we had a blackout. And it was only for a few hours, but I ain't like it. We still had heat, but I ain't like it. So let's keep them in our prayers. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I think.
Impeach Ted Cruz.
Okay. Now they want to bring Governor Cuomo up on charges, who is my governor, who's been doing a damn good job with our state. And they're saying basically he let asymptomatic nursing home workers work up until like April 19th. He didn't implement testing every week until like a month later. Like he's running a whole state. He's doing the best he can. And if you remember, we didn't know much about corona or COVID back in March and April. We were just trying to figure out what's going on with the virus back then. But if they can impeach him for that and not impeach the president who had all that blood on his hands at the Capitol, this system is broken. We knew that already.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Ange said, how AOC gonna go there and raise money while you on vacation? Facts. Yeah, she raised like 4 million or something like that. 3 million or 4 million for Texas. Tyrone said he was a first mate, not a captain. He said, come on. Wait, Devon said, fuck out of here. That nigga's a goat. No, he is not. No, wait. Are you talking about Cuomo or are you talking about Cruz?
He gotta be talking about Cuomo.
Exactly.
He won an Emmy. He won an Emmy for his press conference alone.
Ange said they still don't know much about it. They're guessing. I agree. Even though the numbers are going down, I think New York restaurants are going to open up to 35% next week instead of 25%. Y'all take your precautions. Corona is still out there. Wear your mask, social distance. Oh, Devon was talking about Cuomo. Exactly. Our governor.
Cuomo was ready to fight the president for us.
Exactly.
And fight what?
And he wasn't backing down, okay? Please. The rest of the country learned from Cuomo how to deal with shutting down their city. So how you want to bring him up on charges?
Yes.
And he needs some type of award. That's what he needs. But anyway.
He already got one. He got an Emmy.
Exactly. And said, and if he get impeached for that, Trump should get impeached. Exactly. How you going to impeach for that, but not insurrection, for causing the insurrection? Come on. Devon said Cuomo saved us. Exactly. They just some haters. They just some haters. All right.
Hateration.
So we're going to get into our topics for today. So, Plies put out a video. Wait, and hold on. He said it was the flu. Go outside, don't wear a mask, and don't worry, live your life. Facts. Remember, we're gonna be open for Easter. Remember that. Okay? All right. Plies put out a video. So we're gonna play the video right now. And I want to get your thoughts on the video.
Nigga with some motherfucking money. That's the only people you ain't finna attract. Cause an ugly nigga with money, he the only person even care about this shit. A handsome nigga don't care nothing about all this. You know who care about looks more than anybody in the world? Who? A motherfucking ugly nigga. Ain't no motherfucking body care about looks more than a ugly motherfucker. He the motherfucking know he ugly. He been ugly all his motherfucking life. He been ugly since he been a little bitty motherfucking boy. He know he motherfucking ugly. I ain't motherfucking hating on the ugly nigga. He the nigga know he ugly. Go look in your city online, anywhere. Find a motherfucking female who got all this done, and I guarantee standing beside her would be a motherfucking ugly nigga with some motherfucking money. Because soon as the ugly nigga gets some money, what he want? He want motherfucking perfection. Because he couldn't get it all his motherfucking life. Now he got him some money. He want what he wanted since he was a little bitty boy. So all I'm saying is, to all the women who want this shit done and getting it done, all you trying to attract and finna attract is a motherfucking ugly nigga with some money. And most niggas with money is ugly. I ain't motherfucking make the rules. That's just what it is. And I ain't saying it's nothing wrong with getting you an ugly nigga with some motherfucking money. I'm just telling you, know what you doing this shit for. Cause an ugly nigga with some money, he the only one who even care about all this shit. Motherfucking handsome nigga don't care nothing. Handsome nigga feel he can make any motherfucking thing look good. That's how motherfucking handsome nigga feel. So I'm just letting you know, before you get all this shit done, just know all you finna attract is motherfucking ugly nigga with some money.
Okay. So Plies said he was talking to his homegirl, and his homegirl is finna get everything done. A BBL, her stomach, her butt, her cheeks. She's getting everything done. Oh, Devon said, can someone translate this into English? Yeah, I'm going to translate it, right? So he said to her, do you know what you're about to attract after this surgery? So she said, no. He said, an ugly nigga with some money. So basically he's saying ugly men, they get money and they want perfection because that's what they wanted since they were little. Oh, Ray said like Keisha Kior or however you spell it in Gucci. Lord have mercy. Yeah, sort of like that. Correct. So my question to you guys is, does the acceptance of enhancements imply low self-esteem or confidence, right? If you say to your partner, I want to get this work done, and your partner is like, yes, you should do it. Should that be a good thing or a bad thing? Should your partner be building you up, saying, baby, you don't need that. You're going to be all right. You don't need that. So what do y'all think? Because Plies is saying only people with low self-esteem and low confidence are okay with these things. They want you to be perfect.
That's good. I mean,
Tyrone Green said,
yeah, I'm Johnny. Cause like I'm just doing my Ply voice, like, because people with the money, I'm saying, don't make no sense.
Tyrone, why you saying no?
Laughing.
Huh? What you said, Wiz?
I'm just saying that's like somebody going to Dr. Miami. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. Wait, Mello said if someone wants some type of surgery to improve themselves, I say go for it. Devon said, I always tell my wife I like it how I first got it. Exactly. I feel like, okay. I feel like me, yeah, wait. Oh, Tyrone said because I'm fly with money. Oh, okay. So you can't comment on the broke, on the rich, ugly niggas. I get you. I get you. Mello said, but I'd rather invest the surgery money in stocks. That's just me. I thought the video was hilarious. And I thought it was very true because people do get money and want perfection, want the fake bodies. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was an interesting take on enhancements. And me, I want to be with somebody that's going to be like, baby, you don't need that. You fine the way you are.
So can I comment on this one?
Yeah.
Of course, Ab.
So first and foremost, we got to understand that anytime you go under the knife for surgery, there's a 50% chance that you might not come out.
Okay.
That's number one.
All right.
Number two, all of these women thinking that men are into, yeah, we like to see beautiful things. But in reality, we don't want to see that every day. We don't want nobody with no fake this and fake that in front of us, and we touch it and it bounce back at us. We scared to touch it after that. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. And then you trying to change something that the good Lord already made and gave you.
I agree, definitely.
So why are we for health reasons? I get it.
Me too, definitely. If it's saving your life, do it.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't get it.
I agree. Okay. Purdy said you should be building your partner up. If they need some perfection, why did you get with them? I agree totally. Damon said I'm on the fence. If you work for that body, show it off. If you pay for it, you cheated, but I guess show it off. But it will attract the wrong attention. That statement, Damon.
Yeah. But you got to look at the situation of a lot of things, like the side effects and all that. Like think about look at how Michael Jackson died. I mean, all that doing all that because all that surgery. Oh snap!
Your camera went out, boys.
Hello.
Your camera went out.
Why the heck my camera?
Turn your camera back.
I'm trying to put. It is on.
It's on now. We can see you now. We couldn't see you a minute ago. Damon, I get your comment, but I want to say I don't agree with the last part. Tyrone said facts. Devon said, what in the Billy D is going on here? And said, I think Plies is right about what you are going to attract. We all know ugly dudes been tricks. So he's just stated old time facts. I don't think people who go under have low self-esteem though. I think some people are just that superficial. Okay, that could be true. Damon said, I don't think Instagram models who get the likes can instill. I don't think Instagram models who get the likes can instill the values in my kids that I need them to have. So while you're good to look at, what else? And said, also, look at what happened to that surgery when you old. I can't wait to see video vixens in 30 years. Facts. Well, I mean, K. Michelle has a story to tell. She had hers reduced, and she's suffering from getting work done to her body. But I just feel like in a relationship, your partner should want to build you up. It's one thing if you do it and your mind is set on it, but I just feel like your partner should build you up. Like, baby, you don't need that, But some people do search for perfection. I don't know. It's dumb though, because he's still going to cheat. She's still going to do what she want to do in the long run.
But look at all these reality show chicks. They fixing themselves up. They're always going on the knife for different stuff. Like New Jersey Housewife, me and Ray was talking about it. Why my camera keeps on going off?
I don't know.
But the whole situation, I'm fixing it now. That they did so much work on their face that they don't even know. You can't even. They look totally different when they was.
Oh, of course. Damon said them video vixen titties still gonna be in the same place at 60, looking like statues. Purdy said, take me as I am or bye. Exactly. Unless you're in the industry where, say for instance, the strip club, right? Where you have some girls that have had work done, some girls that have not had work done. The girls that have had work done are getting more money because their body is done. So I don't know. It depends on your lifestyle, I guess. Devon says surgery is like a band-aid. In the long run, if you don't have the right partner, then it's superficial. And said, nah, breast implants drop too, sir. That's why they have to get lifts later on. Okay. All right. So we have another video, right? And basically it's a female and a male, and they're talking about relationships, how you should value yourself in your relationship. So we're going to play that, and I want to get your comments and your thoughts on that video.
Is it that we'll accept things from our significant others that we would never accept from anybody the fuck else? You ask your partner not to cheat. You ask them for more words of affirmation, love, time, affection. They can't do that, and you will stay your ass right there. If you needed onions for a recipe and Target said, well, we don't have any, you would go to Walmart. And if Walmart said, we possess onions, but we just can't give it to you, you'd say, what the fuck? And then you would go to Kroger's. Why? Because you adjust and adapt to the things that you need. If you had a taste for pizza and Pizza Hut refused to serve you, you would not stay in the lobby for 5 to 7 years hoping that they would change their mind. Yet you ask your partner not to fuck other people, and that's somehow something you're willing to accept. The only reason you'll accept something less than what you deserve is because you don't think you're good enough to receive anything better. And you're not. Until you believe you are. The moment that you believe that you deserve better, you'll start to require that. And if the person that you're with can't give that to you, you'll adjust, you'll adapt, and you'll find it elsewhere, like you would in any other scenario.
Ooh. Okay, wow. So should we treat our relationships like grocery shopping? Basically, it's like, should you settle, right? Because you're in love but not happy. Should you settle? You're asking this person to change and be what you need, and they're like, no. And now you're like years down the line of wanting something or wanting them to be something, wanting them to change, and they're basically telling you, I'm not doing it. So should you leave?
Yes, I think if it's hit the wall like that, it's better to leave.
If it hits the wall
like that, yeah, there's no changes and all that, it's best to leave. Wow, let me turn on my lights. I think it's like that. What would you think? Why is my
wait? Person said again, bye. Like, if you're not getting what you want from the relationship, you're just out. And said it's not treating it like shopping. It's seeing something doesn't work and doing better. Ooh, Ray Clay said leave. Okay, but I'm just saying, if you got years in this situation, are you settling just because you love this person? You know what I'm saying? Or are you... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe like you have to put yourself first, right? But when is it enough? Like, you're noticing you're never going to change. You're never going to be the person I need you to be. And said, ain't nothing wrong with doing better for yourself. True, I definitely agree. So when is it enough? Damon said, if you're comparing your relationship to a supermarket, go ahead and leave. Relationships are complex when there is love involved. Okay, it's one thing to have a complex relationship. It's another thing when you're constantly being disrespected, right?
Yeah.
Devon said people be scared to leave the relationship because they feel like they can't get better. And that's basically what the lady was saying in the video. Like, eventually you're going to see and feel and know you deserve better than what you're settling for. Okay, Ann said you should leave when the other person stops trying. That's when it's enough. Okay, that was a good answer, Ange. Purdy said, yes, it's possible to change, but when we started dating, you knew how I was. Ooh, that's a good point, Purdy. Like, you came into this relationship, you knew what it was. So why are you trying to change me now? Good point, Purdy. I just thought that video was really
So we at a car dealership now. We gotta take as is. That's what I'm just asking for a friend. That's an asking for a friend type question. You know, there's no improvement or what?
I think if you're honest in the beginning of your relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And then you change up, right? So let's say like you know, I'm not a morning sex person. I hate morning sex. I don't like it, right? And 3 years down the line, you always trying to have sex with me in the morning, and now you're upset and frustrated. You knew what it was 3 years ago. I told you 3 years ago, I don't like it, right? So that, I feel like if the person was honest in the beginning, this is what it is, you shouldn't try to change them. But if we're talking about cheating or things that you were doing in the beginning and now you're not doing it and they're asking for it, you should be able to comply with that. Oh, Purdy said that's Tyrone. He can't stand me now. Devon said, but people change up when it comes from first dating to a serious relationship. Oh, Ed said, why be miserable forever? Okay, Edge, why? Don't settle. Ann said it ain't worth it. Life is too short. Damon said people change over time, some for better, some for worse. Is anybody the same person at 35 that they were at 25? I agree. No, they are not the same. Purdy said, my daughter said life is too short to argue about nonsense. I agree. Tyrone said you're not the same at 20 when you're 40. And if you are, should we question why the other is leaving? Nope, not at all. Not at all. We can't stay young forever. We got to grow into being responsible, apologizing, you know, little things that make the relationship work. Ann said, but some stuff is petty. Cheating, abuse, not loving, those are big. I agree. Those you can't compromise on. Tyrone says, Spice, you have to try to change. It keeps things fun and growing. I agree. I mean, I feel like in a relationship, you should want to do what your partner wants you to do. If it's not detrimental to your health or anything like that. If your partner is asking you to be more emotionally available to them, it's not hard, right? If you want it to work, you're going to work on what they're asking you. But if we're 3 years down the line and I'm still asking you the same thing, when is it time to go?
So can I pose a question?
Yes, you can, Al.
So what if you're saying to your partner 3 years earlier in the relationship that I need that emotional attention, right? Mm-hmm. And then you kind of get used to it and you no longer desire it for what it used to be, right? Mm-hmm. But now they're asking for the same thing. What do?
If you want it to work, you going to try to meet them at what they need.
But what about when I needed it and I couldn't get it?
Okay. That was a good one. I don't know. I mean,
where everybody at?
Okay, but you stayed through all of that, right? So y'all are past that now, right?
Well, no, we're not past it because we've never resolved the situation. But because I care about you and because I love you, I'm like, you know what? I'll make that sacrifice. But then for you to turn around and ask for the same thing and you're not willing, now there's an issue.
Yeah, that's a little selfish. That's
It's a
a
lot
lot.
selfish.
Yeah, that's a lot selfish. And said, wait, Devon said, is infidelity the end of a relationship? Yeah. Yes. I don't know, because I would say at this age, at our age, I think I know just about everybody's age that's checking in. Yes, because we're grown now. You don't accidentally do shit at 35 and up. Um, Hold on. And said, if it's cause you won't change, leaving the toothpaste open, get over it. Okay, I agree. Tyrone said, I do things I don't like, but the other person does. It's necessary to keep what you have. And says you can't be tit for tat in love. True. And also said you have to want to be your best. Don't let someone change your character. Some of these relationships need counseling. Like, no, for real, Al, like your question, that's a counseling situation because it's like the other person isn't gonna hear you. Like, no, I'm asking for this now. So that's the end of it. And you might need an outside person to explain when he wanted it, you wouldn't give it. And that's still an issue in your relationship. A lot of these relationships need counseling because people don't know how to conversate and they don't know how to listen. They don't know how to listen and actually hear what the other person is saying. Tyrone said that's the problem. The selfish thought is like that. Take it or leave it. People can do better. Wait, what do you mean by people? Oh, okay. You mean in your relationship, people can do better. See, I read that like leave because you can do better. Okay, I hear you. Devon said, I want to comment on what my man said. If you ask for it and your partner didn't make it work, then leave. You can't be mad if they asking for it in return because because you put up with it. Right. That's what I said in the beginning. I said, like, that happened and you stayed. It's not like you fought for them to give you that emotional attention. You were just like, all right, it is what it is. And I'm going to stay because I love you. So you bringing it back up now that they want it, it's like a little petty. Mm-hmm. Tyrone said it's a real issue he brought up. Facts. Wiz said the call-in number is 347-708-0216. Call in, guys, with your comments. I don't know. This is just the
Big Al, if you don't mind, we can use you for counseling today. But you got you talking the real stuff.
Yeah, man. It's just things that happen in life with people, and I hear about these things, because of where I sit, and sometimes it's just sad and disheartening because we all grow and mature at a different rate, but then again, at that same time when you're maturing, you have to consider the relationship that you are in and your partner. I'm like, if I'm growing, I'm dragging my partner along. This is where we're going right now. You might not want to do it now, but believe me, later on, you're gonna thank me, right?
Yes. And I read something today on social media. It said, if you fell in love with my rose petals and didn't fall in love with my roots, you wouldn't know what to do with me and when the winter comes. Basically saying, like, you gotta love everything about this person, even when it's not pretty, even when it's not, you know what I'm saying, easy. You gotta still. So I don't know. But the video, that girl brought up some good topics. Like, people will sit and be in a relationship for years complaining about the same thing for years. And I'm just like, is that settling? Yeah. Are we settling? Are you being your best self in your relationship? Because this person is not giving you what you need. Purdy said it's not being selfish if you say take it or leave it. There's always room for growth together. Okay, Purdy. Devon said we all growing at the same time. Sometimes is a fight, but the main question you have to ask yourself, is he or she worth it? Definitely agree with that too. You just gotta know, is this person worth the fight? That's it.
But you know what? Sometimes people just argue and they're not hearing each other as
Right.
well.
Communication
Sometimes you
is
gotta
big.
sit back. You gotta just sit back and really think and write down: is they asking for too much, or are you giving too more? If you're giving a lot of yourself and you're not getting nothing in return, it's not a 50-50.
What's that Bible verse that
So
says love is patient, love is kind, love does not keep a record? Okay. So you can't be like, oh, I'm giving more than she is.
Right.
That's
That's it.
not love.
That's it. See, the
That's
thing is, people
not love.
want to how would I say, put a value on their love for you, and what you should be doing for them. And it's not fair because you can't tell me how much I love you or
True.
how to love you. Let me love you the way I know how to love you. Right. And if you want to love me back in the same way, then you do that. But don't compare it. Who's giving more?
I agree. Purdy said, my daughter said, love me for the whole part of me, not just one part of me. Right. Devon said, if you don't have communication, it can't work. That only works for Johns who pay. We don't need to talk. Just get it popping. Facts. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I treat my relationships like the supermarket too. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you for too long, brother. Like, either you gonna do it or you not. It's one or the other. Either you want this to work or you don't. That's it. Tyrone said Miss
it's
Purdy
either
sees.
food bazaar or good weapons.
I like food bazaar for the deals. I ain't even gonna hold you with. Tyrone said Miss Purdy seems to need counseling. I can't with Tyrone and Purdy. Tyrone, we got a caller
Oh,
in. Hey, you're on with Love and Lust. Hello.
hello.
Hey, this is Ann checking in. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
What's up,
Ann.
Ash?
Calling in from the boot. What's up, Ann?
I thought I had a good comment. The only thing I will say about it, which I was a little confused, if
I
maybe
can't.
I misheard it, is while I do think you should,
Ann, I can't really hear you. You sound muffled. I can't make out what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I said Al's comment. I was a little confused about it. I agree with him that you have to accept how people are in some ways. Love is not about how you give love. It's about how a person receives love. So it's not just about what you want to do. Just take whatever, like you basically saying, take what you could get. It's about, okay, this person, the way they receive love. For example, Red, you always talk about you like gifts. That's how you receive love. You like things. So you got to give the person what they need, because it's not, love is supposed to be selfless. So you loving the person how they need to be loved, not how you love. Like, it's not about you. And you should, in my opinion, you should want to give the person what they need, what makes them happy. Like when you buy somebody a present, you don't go out shopping for a gift like, oh, I like these shoes. Like, no, you go out shopping for a gift to give them what they like, what they need, what they want. Like, so when you're giving love, it's the same thing. It's a gift that you're giving, and you have to give them what they want and what they need. That's, in my opinion, how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Angie. I'm sorry. I should have been more clear on what I meant. So I should begin by saying that once you know your significant other or your wife or the person you're involved in, and you know these things about them, then they have to allow you to love them the way that they expect you to.
But I got what you were saying, Al, and I got what you were saying, Ange, too.
Okay, I mean, when you clarified that point, that I guess was the part that was missing. Because I was like, wait a minute, what you mean just love them how you love? What about what they need? Like that. So thanks for clarifying that part. I thought it was a good comment, but then when you got to the end of it, I was like, wait, what you mean?
I got what he meant though. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Tyrone said, my view is real. If you value what you have, you will change. I agree. Damon said, but is it let me love you the way I love you, or is it love me the way I want to be loved? That's exactly what Ange called on. Tyrone said, man, Al stole my line. Tyrone said her daughter is wrong. She don't know what love is. Yeah. Tyrone is agreeing with the caller. But I got what Al was saying. He was basically saying, like, let me do my thing for you. That's what I got from it. Like, let me love you. Don't force me to do this or force me to do that. Let me love you the way I want to love
I
you.
mean, not to be a jerk. If at the end of the day, it's like with anything else. If you're not giving someone what they need, they're gonna go somewhere else and get what they need. You know what I mean? So if you're not loving them how they need to be loved, and it's missing, unfortunately, that's what we live in. Like, you always gonna seek out what you need for yourself. Like, I mean, unless, like you said at the beginning of the conversation, then you're gonna be settling. Like, if you're not getting what you need, whatever it is, you're gonna go and seek that out. Where he
that is a fact, Ange. That is true. Unfortunately, wait, I can segue this into.
Can we put a disclaimer on that?
No, we don't need a disclaimer. Look, right? I can segue that what you just said into it was supposed to be our last topic, but I could yes. Okay. So that brings me to this, guys. Is there a such thing as emotional cheating? My group chat.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. My group chat this week, right? We literally had a 48-hour argument on this. Is there a such thing as emotional cheating? Now, we all know the song, right? Next Lifetime by Erykah Badu. It starts out, well, what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? How can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? So the argument was, is this song about cheating? All the women say, yes, it's about cheating. She was having an emotional relationship with somebody while she was in a relationship. The guys, no. There's no such thing as emotional cheating. So I just want to ask y'all, mind you, when you Google it, there is a such thing as emotional affairs, but men don't know there's a such thing as emotional cheating.
I'm gonna tell you, guys is gonna say no because
before I hang up, I just want to say I thought more about that recently after our conversation. And two things I want to say is, while there could be some gray area with that video because we don't necessarily know the whole story of what she actually did and didn't do.
We're not even talking about the video. We're not even gonna bring the video into the situation. We're just gonna go off of song lyrics alone.
Okay. So if I never saw anything else, you've reminded me of that opening part of the song. That opening part of the song was where it made it cheating, where she tells him about how she's feeling and what it is. And I will say this, when I thought about this situation after our 2-day argument about it, when people say it's a myth, men are the ones who get caught up in emotional cheating the most. And I say this because y'all be out here living your best life cheating, and y'all side pieces is the one who catch feelings. Y'all sitting there, you talking and saying this, that, and the third, and y'all quick to say, well, for men, sex is about smashing, da-da-da-da-da, that's the end of it. But then y'all side booty, I love you, this, that, and the third. So clearly, emotionally, you giving something to them. They're not just caught up in their feelings. And when you look back and you see things come out, you see the communication. Like, even if you didn't sleep with the person, this person has caught so much feelings that they want to come out here and beat up your girl or do this or do that, and people is out here fighting just about the sex.
Hold on. Let me read these comments. Wait, caller, listen. Purdy said, you need to call in talking about trust is not real. You shouldn't be forced to love me a certain way. As long as the love is real, let me love you. Okay. Devon said yes. Damon said emotional cheating is a myth. Purdy said yes to emotional cheating. She said cheating is cheating. Damon said because men don't cheat emotionally. Tyrone said for a real man to keep a healthy relationship, we have to change as much as the partner needs. Things she used to like now, they don't. And so if I miss the change, problem happens. And that's the same for the other side. I agree. And Tyrone is a man who said, yes, there is emotional cheating. Okay. Continue, caller.
Okay. In terms of men don't cheat emotionally, men is the ones who cheat emotionally because they get caught up with their friends and this person at work and this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, some men just like to fuck around, but emotional cheating is basically a conversation that is inappropriate. That is emotional, and you get caught up. Like,
but how do you get to that smashing stage? You got to have a sneaky conversation. Right?
Yeah.
It's some type of
we have to lead to something. Yeah.
That's the emotional part. If men don't cheat emotionally, then the everybody that you ever cheat with basically saw them, hit it, quit it, and we all know that's not how it goes. Like most cheating doesn't, because the reason why you get caught is because it wasn't just, hey, I saw you across the room, boom, we smashing, and then I'm going about my day. Like that's not how it goes. It goes, oh, I'm talking to you, I'm connecting with you. I mean, and if that is the case, then that would typically be, oh, I'm smashing hoes. Like some girl saw me and she's trying to be a one hitter quitter, and that's what happens. But that's not how it goes in life. Like, come on. Like anybody who does that is just basically lying to the people and lying to themselves. Like emotionally, like, come on. And in the context, like,
I would say at least 90% of cheating starts emotionally. You got
I agree with you.
You got a good 10% where you in the club and you see them and they dancing and you like, I want to smash. Let's go smash. Right? That's a good 10%. But the other 90% is you building a confidence with this person. Because you can't, if you're in a relationship, you can't just cheat with anybody. You can't cheat with a crazy person because they're going to blow your spot up. So you got to get to know this person and make sure that they're going to hold it down, right or wrong.
I agree with you, Red. And I want to say it like this, because if Trey Songz was in the club, a lot of your females would be smashing. Just for his picture alone. That picture alone.
Okay, first
and
of all,
y'all can have a man. Y'all can have a man and all that.
First of all, Wiz, you need to bring somebody else up because we're not even on Trey Songz anymore.
But I'm just saying.
This ain't 0809. Bring somebody else into the phone. Hey, Drake. Yes, we smashing Drake. Yes. But yeah.
No, I'm saying a lot of females like this.
Yes.
Red. So of course, cheating is emotional. Cheating is a whole lot of stuff. But here's what the word says, right? But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Right?
So it's already in you to do it.
That's right.
Woo!
That's right.
Come with that word, Al. Come with that word.
Okay.
So basically, what I heard was you wasn't shit to begin with. Okay. You wasn't shit to begin with. Okay.
But here in Matthew 5:28, it says, "But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart."
Wait.
And that's referring to married men.
Wait, I need you to read that one more time for the people watching who don't think that is cheating. In the Bible, that is cheating. Lusting is cheating.
Right. And lusting is a fleshly desire. Right. So again, it says Matthew 5:28, "But I say unto you that whoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart."
Okay.
And he ain't touch her. He ain't say nothing went on yet. He just saw her.
Wait. Let me read this comment.
Let me just comment. Al,
I'm listening.
I couldn't remember the verse, so I used the Quran because I knew that one off the top of my head. But the Quran has a similar verse that says the same thing.
Right.
When you look the first time, it's okay, but the second one is the lesser one, and you said already. It's like it's a whole big thing, and I put it out there. I knew that verse existed. I couldn't find it, so I thank you for that. But exactly what you said, you just fit the realest thing ever. When you like your mind had already made the decision, and so that's what's in your heart. Like that's what's in you. I mean, it's other things that you like. It's a sin if you think about killing somebody. People don't act like they don't know it, but it is.
Right.
Devon said emotional cheating is not sneaky conversations. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. If you are having a conversation with a person of the opposite sex or somebody that you are attracted to, and you can't come home and tell your mate what y'all was talking about, that's a sneaky conversation. That's emotionally cheating. Tyrone said, "Cause the home front ain't together." Tyrone said, "People are always gonna want to have sex. Hello, but when you get tied in, you've been trying to find a way out." Oh, okay. Mello said, "If you're going to cheat, go somewhere where nobody knows you." Ray said, "Trey, ew, exactly." Mello said, "And use a burner phone." Mello is just giving y'all a list of how to cheat. Tyrone said, "But a lot of cheating happens in the Bible too." Oh, okay.
Right. And
Purdy
that's why the Bible can speak on it, because they've already been down that road.
Purdy said it has nothing to do with the home front. If you go cheat, that is something you wanted to do from the beginning. Yep, you was an ain't shit ass nigga from the beginning. Exactly. Demar said, "Looking at a fatty is cheating. The game needs new rules." Disclaimer, this is a joke. Demar said, "I believe in the Bible wholeheartedly. But we have to realize that the day and age we live in is totally different. As soon as you log onto social media, you can see all the curves and nipples and all that without even trying." I agree, right? In my relationship, no, you can look. I'm a look. You looking is a natural reaction. Lusting even is a natural reaction. But once you act on it, oh, miss you beautiful, and you're in a relationship, you know that's flirting, right? If you can't do that in front of your partner, that's cheating. That's all I'm saying. If you can't come home and tell your partner the type of conversation you had with whoever, because you know your partner ain't going for it, that is cheating. It's emotional cheating. You're building a relationship with someone outside of your relationship that you're attracted to. That is cheating. We had a 48-hour argument about this, y'all. 48 whole hours, the group chat was lit. Thousands of messages because the men in the group felt like there's no such thing as emotional cheating. You can like somebody and not know that it's going to lead to something else. Oh, Purdy says she agree with me. Thank you, Purdy.
If you get to the point of liking somebody and you in a relationship, like liking somebody in that way, then at that point you already, like, you didn't commit the physical act and you can redeem yourself from that, but you've already gone too far. Something that has been going on between you and that person, it has caused you to catch feelings for this person or feel a certain way towards them. So if that's what happens, that right there in itself has already, you've opened the gate. Now it's how far you're going to go through that door.
Now here goes Damon saying, "Erica said in the song, 'You're beautiful, but I'm in a relationship.'" Okay, but the emotion, she didn't physically cheat. She didn't say, "I'm gonna leave my man for you." Oh, I'm in a relationship, but I want to smash. But that relationship where she even had to come to the point and say to this man, "Yeah, I like you, but you know I got a man," that right there is cheating. You and that other person getting to that point in a conversation where you got to correct them. You was leading him on, or something was going on that you had to say that. That's cheating. Tyrone said, "Not true. You have some players that will never change. For most cases I've heard of, the home front got comfortable and lost value in what they had, and boom, the door's open." Damon said Erica was being honest. Yeah, she was being honest, but she was emotionally cheating with someone. Listen to the words of the song. She was emotionally cheating.
Music Soul Child got a song like that.
Who?
Music Soul Child. He got a song and he told the woman that he has a girlfriend.
What's the name of the song?
My wife. I gotta look it up, but I think it's on the second album. It's on the second album. Yes.
Hello?
I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, I'm here.
No, I'm just tuned in. I want to ask a question.
Oh, we got a caller. Hey.
What's up?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Devo.
Hey, Devo. Okay, so go ahead. We're listening.
No, I don't want to break up your conversation. It was just something that I was just wondering how the ladies feel, right? All right. So as we were talking about, when you go on social network and you see all these beautiful ladies with showing everything, their curves and all that stuff, right? So if you walk in the room and you see your man looking at, one of the IG models' pages, do you get upset? Because like, if he was looking at a man's page, like with his shirt off, would that be better? Like,
no, that would be worse. And
yeah,
me personally, right? I don't care about social media and all of that stuff. As long as you're not in DMs trying to kick it, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to look at shirtless Drake if I want to look at shirtless Drake. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that should be an issue. Now, if you're under their pictures saying, damn, that ass is fat, yeah, we might have a problem. Like, you could look, but you ain't got to comment.
okay, because it was so funny when you said the Trey Songz thing. You know what I mean? Like, one time I called my wife, she showed me the picture, had a light on it. And I was like, oh, like, you know what I mean? But then I thought about it. I was like, okay, but she's not liking like Nicki Minaj or her twat out or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all beings.
But this is the age that we live in, where we're gonna see naked pics all the time. So, or half naked pics. You can't get upset at that. Even if you saw your wife looking at naked pictures of Nicki. So what? Right?
Yeah. I totally like, I'm not against it, but I just want to get the feel from the ladies, like how they feel about that. If they was to walk in the room and they seen a man looking at like a big booty Instagram model, and like, let's say he even liked the pic, is that like cheating? Like, do you feel a way about that? Because if it was a dude, I feel like it would be even worse. Like, if he's a guy is like bending over, he's liking a picture, that would be worse to me.
Yes, we would have an issue if it was a man. If you're liking a woman's pic, it is what it is. Mello said the DMs are hidden messages. Tell the whole story. And Purdy said, right, Red, once you start having a deep conversation, there's a problem. Exactly. So, of course, you're going to see ass and titties on Instagram. That's fine. You can like it. You know what I mean? But you better not be in them DMs or commenting, wow, crazy, embarrassing me. Right.
But I think that's why Instagram changed their thing up. Remember at one point when you came on, you used to be able to see what everybody liked? Like, period. I wouldn't get no pictures like
facts. That was crazy back then. Yes.
It was crazy because she would even question me like, oh, so you like such and such picture? It's like, oh damn. Like, I just totally stopped liking any picture at all. Like,
but I'm big on having my personal space too. Don't tell me what I could do on social media. I'm big on that. You know what I'm saying? Not just because I have the show, but just in general. Like, if we together, trust me that I'm gonna do right by you, and that's it. So even if you see me in Drake DMs, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust
that. Said, wait, hold up. You said even if you see me in Drake DM?
Yeah, trust me. Huh?
Is that what you just? That's not appropriate though. I got to disagree with that. Why would you be in that man DM though?
Because he's Drake.
Red.
Because if I'm in the DM, I'm not just trying to like be friends with you. Like, I'm really trying to holler if I'm in a DM.
No, a DM could be like, hey Drake, I really like that new song that you dropped. I really like that picture of you without the shirt on. Have a great day. What's with that?
No.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't have to go on this DM for that.
That is true.
You could have commented that. That's not what the DMs is for. I'm sorry.
So what the DMs is for?
The DMs is for hollering.
Really?
Everybody knows this. In our day and age, that's what DMs is for. You can leave a comment publicly, and it's fine because everybody can see what you're talking about. But DMs is a private thing. Now, why do you have to say this to him in private? As a fan, if you're a fan, you like his new song, you can show everybody that you like his new song. So why do you have to tell him that in private?
Okay, I get that. Okay. I didn't think about it that way. You're right. Tyrone said if your other half has social media and nothing sexy for the opposite sex is there you should worry about. She or they are hiding a lot more. Facts. Ray said I wouldn't care if he was looking at big booties. Mello said, or you can use Signal to text and send pics if you want to cheat. Yo, Mello is literally giving y'all the cheat code on cheating if you want to cheat because the messages disappear. Snapchat, the messages disappear too. Hold on. Damon say you cheated. No, I'm just being devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in Drake DMs like that. Not every day, anyway. Tyrone said the second caller caught someone looking at men. He was talking about his woman looking at Trey Songz.
Yeah. Well, she was showing me something, and she showed it to me, and I saw the heart under the thing, and I was like, oh.
Wait, was it a naked pic? Like it was of his stuff?
I forgot what it was. I think he had no shirt on or something like that. Like, it was just weird to me. Like I seen the picture, and I seen the heart. I was like, oh.
Ange said you just said DMs is cheating. Tyrone said trust don't exist. Jamel said sounds like Red needs to be on Signal. Yeah, I'm gonna download it, Mello. Ange says so your man can say that to his lady friends too. No, I'm just playing devil's advocate, guys. Demar said women make up. Word to Red. That's a big fact. I do make up the rules as I go. Tyrone said I'm in DMs and it's on a friend basis. Woo! I'm scared to read this next comment. Purdy said, see, I was rocking with you, Red, but I left you when you said it was okay to be in their DMs. I'm just making the show fun, guys. I don't want my man in somebody's DMs. So I would not be in somebody's DMs.
Let me clarify. You can't talk to somebody over DMs. If you know somebody, like if I DM'd you, like, no, that's cool. We know each other. That's cool. But to DM a celebrity, you know, or a big booty Instagram model, your focus is not just to talk to them, because anything you could say in public. Don't say it in private.
So DMing a celebrity is cheating. That's what y'all saying. Because I took the major hike all the time.
Cheating, but like you said, it's the emotional cheating part, like that whole part, like why are you even doing that?
Okay. All right. Tyrone said, I cheat every day. Let's just get this out of the way.
What?
Who said that?
He said DMs is not just for hollering, at least for me. He said I'm in DMs and it's on a friend's basis. He said if this the case, then I cheat every day. Okay, Tyrone. Mello said if you're going to use DMs.
So Tyrone, what are you saying in these DMs?
He's probably promoting his music and stuff. Tyrone said,
that's not what we talk about. That's not. I'm talking about the whole stuff, like you said, like, oh, Drake, I like this picture of you, stuff like that. It's like, for what?
I'm not in Drake telling that. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Tyrone says she was just telling you to get your muscles on, King. Bust it down while his song plays in the background. Everyone is happy. True. I don't know. But we got one more video for a topic to go over, and it's at the 6:30 mark. So we're gonna move to that video. Let me just read the rest of these comments real quick. Tyrone says, "So you know her, so I'm supposed to believe you won't cheat." I felt that way too, Tyrone, when he said that. Like, just because you know somebody, that don't mean that you ain't trying to holler at them in the DMs. If y'all know each other, y'all could talk regular under a real post where everybody can see it. I agree. Tyrone said, yeah, Tyrone, what you saying in the DMs? He's promoting music. I'm sure he is. Mello said,
That's different. That's different. But you just gotta ask yourself, what are your intentions when you're doing that? And honestly, if you DMing somebody that you don't know like that, your intentions 9 times out of 10 are sneaky.
I don't know. It depends. I feel like it depends. Like I be DMing Major Hype like, yo, stay blessed. I don't like the man. I don't want nothing from the man. I just know he's going through it, and I appreciate what he did during quarantine to lift people's spirits. So I'll be trying to lift his, but I'm not even into him at all. His type, none of that. So that's me cheating.
It's not a solid thing. Like, it's not like you're just cheating if you DM. But like I said, most times, if you have to slide in the DM, that's why they call it sliding in the DM. That's a common term.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't ignore that. And sliding in the DM has nothing to do with being friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mello
you
know she hit you with the
Mello said, I'm in Mariah the Scientist DM with no regard to human life. Lord have mercy.
Damn, right.
Tyrone said, I just be kicking it. Tyrone said, it's not always business, but it's not convo for everyone. Tyrone gonna be on the couch tonight.
Look,
Tyrone,
you ever been in the dudes group chat?
Tyrone,
the guys group chat alone be crazy.
Tyrone pushing the limits right now.
Exactly. Which I get it. I have friends that I've never met, guy friends that I've never met personally, right? And they will go under my picture and be like, my baby, I never seen you.
Ouch.
Or they will come in my DMs and be like, I love you. I don't know you. I never seen you before.
Exactly. That's my point. They slide.
It's emotional connection.
Yeah.
That is not emotionally cheating because we don't even conversate like that. For you to be
that's emotional connections because he feeling you like yes.
I love you. I don't even know you, sir. Like I know you from Instagram.
Not on your side, but the side that he's coming from. He probably got a girl, and he's sliding in telling you he loves you. Like that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I don't know about that.
But you, my dude. Okay, go ahead.
It becomes an emotional connection when she responds.
Exactly.
Oh, WIZZ
responded.
WIZZ,
that's the connection.
WIZZ,
right
you know what's my response to everything?
Curb game as well.
Okay, what's my
LOL.
response? LOL. Exact. That's all I give them. Laugh out loud. That's it. Leave me alone. That's it. Damon says, so will Red slide in Teyana Taylor's DM per the Red rules? Yeah, why not? Tyrone said, yo, I slid in Erica's Badu's DMs when that argument was going for 48 hours. I said, sis, you got to explain to me, what were you thinking when you wrote this song? I slid in her DMs because we needed an answer. She ain't replied back, though. Tyrone said, I'm more worried about the time of a DM versus a DM. It's 5 a.m. Oh, okay. Them late night convos. Tyrone said it's the kids' cool term, but not for the real slider. Tyrone said never.
I like Tyrone.
I like Tyrone too. Mello said this married chick, no name, no blame, always DM around between 1 and 3 a.m. all the time. She trying to get off. She be asking for pics, Mello.
Yo, that's the freaky hours. When you start doing DMs in that time, like, yeah.
Tyrone said, I am the limit. No lie, no capping. Okay, Tyrone. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like with social media, you should behave how you want your partner to behave. So if you don't want your partner in somebody DMs, don't be in nobody DMs. You don't want your girl.
Y'all know y'all crazy. Y'all post that joint up on a post. Show the receipts.
The DMs?
Yes. They'll post the DMs. You saw how people saying Valentine's Day, like, oh, this is why you wasn't answering your phone, boo? You was in my DM last night?
Well, then you was already doing shit you ain't had no business doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Demar said Mello is a wild boy. Is Al, are you there? Can you play the B Simone video? Oh, okay.
Sure, I got you.
Okay, so we're gonna play this video, guys. Pay attention because she talks fast. Pay attention.
You want in a man a list of things. He got to be tall. He got to be dark. He got to be handsome. He got to have pretty teeth. He got to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. He got to be rich. He got to be successful. He got to be all these things. And we ain't even half the things on that list. He got to be a family man. Bitch, you ain't talked to your mama in 6 months, but you want him to be a family man. He got to be financially stable. Your account is in the negative, ma'am. Overdraft fees. He got to have a job. You need to go fill out some applications because you're still unemployed. He got to have pretty teeth. You ain't seen a dentist in 6 years. He got to have a six-pack and be in shape. You can't even walk up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Get your life together. His whole list that he got to be. You ain't even half the things on that.
Okay, so basically, B. Simone, she's like a Instagram influencer, comedian, whatever, right? So she kind of was famous for manifesting her success. Like she put it out in the open, this is what I want, this is what I want, she got it. Okay. So now she wrote out this list saying women want all these things in men, but they are not half of it. Take it back to Masika and her fiance when he said, if I give you 100K and you can't show me half of that, why are we together? So my question is to you guys, do you have to be equally yoked in order for the relationship to work? Meaning in all angles, on all aspects. Like I shouldn't want a man that has a six-pack because I don't have a six-pack. Or what else did she use? The money situation.
I'm rubbing my hands together like baby.
Okay, because in my opinion, right, I don't want to date somebody that makes the same amount as me. What? I need somebody that can do stuff for me that I can't do for myself. So yeah, you gotta be a little bit financially more stable than me. It just is what it is. Okay. That's how I feel.
Okay, so then what is attracting the man to you, right?
Did you say what am I bringing to the table?
We get that, right? Well, what are you bringing to the table?
Me? What you mean? I'm bringing me.
Me.
I'm bringing me. That's all I'm bringing. And I saw a post on social media that said, if a man is asking you what are you bringing to the table, you don't need his ass either. Because a man shouldn't be asking.
That's why so many women are single. Because there's a whole bunch of gay dudes and women outnumber men in the world. So y'all need to stop being so picky and choosy. You know, or what y'all getting. Not to say that you have to settle or anything like that, but a lot of
that's what I heard. Settle.
You got women who have the perfect man for them, who loves them to death, will do everything, but they just missing one thing, like they not bad boy enough or something like that, and then that's a reason to let them go. So now you're back in the pool and you talk about, oh, this one wasn't good enough, and then you end up with a nigga who don't even care about you, who's feeding off of you. I just want to know the female side, man. What are y'all thinking?
Because they good with the curve. They good with the curveballs. I'm friend zoning them.
Wait. Let me read these comments.
Exactly, friend zoning. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay, but wait. Stick a pin.
See you next lifetime.
Stick a pin in the friend zone and let me read these comments and then we're going to get back to that. Tyrone said, if you've been in the game long enough, you know what to be worried about. I'd be lying to say my lady ain't attracted to other humans. It's my job to keep her. If she likes something I don't have and if it's important to her, I'm shit out of luck. Mello said they ran B. Simone off the internet last summer for being a fraud. Even this list, she stole it from other people, Mello, but I wasn't going to get into that. I don't like her, but I thought what she said in this video was a good statement, even though she stole it from other people. Tyrone said, I love this video. I saw it. Hey, Miss Purdy, I'm sliding in her DMs now. Ow. Damon said, oh, this was my first time seeing B. Simone without makeup. You're so dumb, Damon. Tyrone said, you won't always be equal, but we can work on goals to become better. That is exactly how I feel. We can grow to be good together. He said, and we have to lay that out after the fun period. Ange said he sounds crazy. Who sound crazy, Ange? Damon said, and no man wants to pick up a burden or a bill. Don't live off my lifestyle if you can't live it without me. Boy, bye. Ange said you are allowed to want what you want. The end. I agree, sis. And said, just like a man can want what he wants. Wait, it's going so fast. If you don't like what I offer, move on. We all have choices. Agreed. Damon said, I agree with Ange. Men want what they want. A successful man ain't gonna want a bum bitch. I agree. But and I'm not saying I'm not successful. I'm very successful. But I don't want to date someone that makes the same amount of money as me. If we're both paying the same amount of rent, we both just gonna be two broke niggas together. No, I'm not okay with it. I agree with what B Simone said, right? But I don't feel like it has to be exact, right? But I do believe.
So if the man is paying 100% of all the bills, like let's say you ain't got to take, let's say y'all make the same money and he's paying all the bills, right? How are you valuable to him? What's making him stay with you? And you can't just say because it's me.
But it is me. But it is me. It is me.
Are you serious? So then why the nigga
I'm dead ass serious.
Why the nigga can't say, oh, because it's me, my personality, I'm a genuine dude.
Because the man has to be the provider as well.
Oh, so here we go. So now we go into traditional roles, right? Right?
Yes, tell her.
Yes or no? We go traditional roles, right? Because now if you go in traditional roles, that means you got barefoot and bearing baby.
Wait, I'm sorry, what you said?
I said if we go in traditional roles, then you got to be barefoot and bearing babies. Are you ready to do that?
Only for Drake, baby. Only for Drake. Like I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. I'm sorry. Yes, I am very selfish when it comes to certain things, and that's one of them. I want what I want.
She's not curving Drake. No LOL, nothing.
I'm allowed to have my preferences, right? And I work on myself daily, right? So no, I don't have a six pack, but I do work out. I still want my man to have a six pack. I still want my man to be fit. He got to be able to pick me up and not kill us. You get what I'm saying?
I got a 12 pack. So
hold on. Oh man, I missed all these comments.
Go ahead, read it, girl.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, Damon said, then you ain't dating for love, Red. Yes, I am.
No,
I just know what I want in the love. I just know what I want in the love. Ange says some want the leverage so he can hold it over her. Facts. Look at these celebrities. They pick these non-working girls who come up off of them. Facts. Tyrone said, who? Tyrone, you know how the song go. Better call Tyrone. And so clearly men do like it. Damon said the caller got a point. Purdy said it's nothing wrong with a man making less than you. Why the woman can't be a provider? Purdy also said, or you working together to provide for each other. Yes, it's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want that.
The best relationship is where the two individuals are doing the most that they can to make everything work. They trying to build each other up. That whole you got to take care of yourself. Like I said, that's a traditional role, of course. I understand that. But then if you playing that role, you got to be ready to play that role. And a lot of these women who talk about, oh, my man got to take care of me. Hey, they don't be ready to do that. They don't be ready to have dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner when he come home and stuff like that, and have the house clean, the kids all taken care of, sitting in the room quiet.
Hold on. If you are not working, I don't see anything wrong with any of the things you said. The woman should be doing that if she's not working. If you're working, that's impossible every day. It's just facts. It's impossible. To the women that do it, congrats to you. But I'm telling you, my house, y'all eating leftovers because I'm tired. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not working, yeah, that should be your role. That's how I feel. So when I say I want a man that, when I say
women now, right? We
no,
talk about women now. So
I'm
man
saying
is trash because he's making the same money as you.
Huh? What you said?
I said a man is trash because he's making the same money as you.
I never said that. I never said a man is trash.
He's not worthy because he's not.
No, I never said he's not worthy either. I said my preference is a man that makes more than me. That's what I said.
But what if you meet a man and he lied to you and you find out that y'all make the same amount?
Well, I don't want to date a liar, Wiz.
Well, what if
okay? Good answer. Okay, nobody wants to date a liar. She counted that. That's a good answer.
Yeah,
wait, Tyrone said, "Oh, people be lying on your show. Who's lying? Who's lying, Tyrone?" He got the I want to nose up. Yes, I want to know too. Who is lying, Tyrone? Okay, Devo, what you were saying?
Bring him out.
Devo, what you were saying?
No, I just said bring him out. Bring him out. Who's lying?
Oh, Tyrone said, "Hey, I got a keg now. It's a bunch of 6-packs." Mello said, "How about if the man makes less?" The man can make less. If that's what you want to do, then okay.
But we're talking about you. We messing with you now.
I don't want to date somebody that makes less than me. I don't want to date somebody that's in the same field as me. I don't want to date somebody that makes the same money as me.
What about 5,000 more? I'm just saying.
That ain't no real money. Like,
this is a good play.
What if he made 10 times more than what you make, but he's a pimp?
Oh, I'm out of the streets. I don't date street professionals anymore. So no.
No. I'm saying he's a pimp. He's a professional pimp. Like, he just has a whole bunch of hoes around him. Like, he not messing with the hoes and all that.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't. Does he file taxes on his business?
No, he can't. He can't.
Okay, so then no, we can't kick it. I need a professional, not a street professional. I don't do the streets anymore.
No, this is the problem. Y'all are so picky. Oh,
it should be. I hold myself at a high regard. So whoever I'm dating, I'm holding them at a high regard too of what I want. You know why?
Right.
Because
I'm gonna send you a video. Right? There's this guy. He's a well-established gentleman, right? And there was a female. He has like a blog, and he was doing a show, and he literally put this woman in her place. Like,
I know the video that you're talking about.
Yeah. You saw it, okay? If you didn't see it, I was gonna send you this video, and he.
No, it's. I should have had it for the show.
Yeah, and the things that you're asking for, it's like, why are you asking for this stuff when you have nothing to reciprocate?
What does that mean by nothing to
reciprocate and to make us have to go so hard? Y'all outnumber us. Why do we have to reciprocate so hard?
One, you should want better for yourself, not just me, right? That's one, right? Two, in a relationship, there's always give and take on both sides, right? So whatever I'm giving,
you sounded different now. That statement is different now.
How is it different?
You say in a relationship you have to give and take, right?
I said you have to give and take, and that's on both sides.
But in the beginning of the conversation, it sounded like the man got to be on top producing and everything, right? So that sounds totally different from what you started with. Am I wrong?
But when I say give and take, I didn't just mean monetary. I meant in general.
So does it just relate to monetary then? Is it just about money? That's it?
No, I was speaking in general right now. In any relationship, there is give and take on both sides of anything. You giving and taking the box. You know what I'm saying? anything, there's give and take, right?
So what about monetary? Is there give and take on the money?
Give and take on the money? No, there's not.
Hit me with questions.
Take in a relationship, you said is give and take, right? Is there give and take on the money?
Yeah, you give it and I take it. Like what? Now, don't get me wrong.
We're having the time.
That doesn't sound like a good argument, right?
Don't get me wrong. If my partner says, "Babe, I need this, that, and the third," yeah, I'm gonna give it because it's my partner. I love him, and you ain't gonna be out here fucked up. You need $100 until tomorrow. Here, you know what I'm saying? If I got it, we got it in a relationship. This
is the red I like to hear. What you're talking about right here. This is what I like to hear. That sounds perfectly, normal. And how was?
But that doesn't change the fact that I still am not dating somebody that makes the amount that I make. They have to make more than what I make.
Yeah,
okay, so let me ask you this.
Don't set yourself up for failure, because if that's what you like, what you just said was genuinely honest. And now if you take it back to, well, he got to make more than me, then that's not you.
That is me. That is exactly me. Anybody that knows me knows that is me. That's just what it is. Hold on. Let me. Who? Wait. What? What you said?
I said then you're setting yourself up for failure. If you just admitted that you would do that to make the relationship work, like work together, but then on the same token you're saying, oh, but the stipulation is they have to make more money than me, you're setting yourself up for failure. That's not always going to be the case.
I don't agree with that. I'm allowed to have my preferences. I'm allowed to have my standards. It's the same thing if somebody only dates dark-skinned women. Like I'm into chocolate women. It's the same thing. It's my preference. That's what I prefer. So
Red, let me ask you a question.
I wanted to read the comments. You got like 7 minutes left. Go ahead.
Okay, this is gonna be real quick. So let me ask you this. He started off making more than you, right? He lost his job. Now he's making the same amount as you. You staying or going?
He was good to me. How long were we together for? Because I've dated people that have come into financial hardship, and it's like, I don't like you like that. 3 months.
Yeah.
I probably don't like him yet. So no, we
but y'all started off nice. Everything was beautiful. You had plans and stuff.
No, I'm good.
3
months. Damn. 3 months. 3 months. I don't even know you yet. Like I don't know the real you. 90 days. I barely know the real you.
6 months then.
Even 6 months, I don't know you. I probably don't love you yet.
No, that's cold because you get 30 days. 90 days. You get benefits from the job. So why you? Come on, you can at least halfway in your job.
I am not your employer, sir. I don't owe you anything. Hold on, let me read these comments real quick. Mello says, say for example, if the man lies and says he makes less, but in reality he makes more. I don't like liars, Mello. Purdy said, if you don't have it, I got you. And it should be the same way. And Tyrone, ain't nothing wrong with a keg as long as you keep it neat and classy. Facts. Purdy said, ain't nothing wrong with having high standards, right? Exactly. Damon said, J-Lo said, love. Oh no, everything scrolled up. Hold on. It's so many comments. Hold on. Okay, J-Lo said, love no thing, and you trying to put a number on it. I'm not putting a number on it. Tyrone said, Tyrone said, yeah, his contract is through Pornhub. We as men have to be better at, wait, listen to this one. Tyrone said, we as men have to be better at selecting what we expect from a woman. It's not them, it's us. Okay, Tyrone? Or except from women. Wait, I messed up again. Okay. He said, damn, Spice is backpedaling. I was not. I was not. Tyrone said, "Come on." He said, "Come on, Dion," but I think he meant Devon. Damon said, "Let's talk about that $100 though. If that $100 is a $100 I gave you, meaning you don't have your own source of income, I don't need you." Whoa. Okay, no, but this person is working. Like both parties are working. Ray said, "What in the world is he talking about?" Who, Ray? Who's talking? And Tyrone said, "Wow, answer the question, Ray. Wow, she's out that crazy." Huh? I don't know. I don't know what the last set of comments was about, but the show was
a good conversation, man.
Right? This is a good conversation. We only have 4 minutes left to the show, guys. So this is a really dope show. Yes. Maybe we'll start off the next show still talking about the B. Simone situation. Because we talked about it, but we didn't really get to it. Oh, hold on. Ray was talking about you, Devo. She said that caller. What were you talking about? Exactly. We got to come back.
I'll address it in like 10 seconds. All I'm talking about is that your expectations from a man is cool, and you have a right to feel high up there on a pedestal and stuff like that. On the same token, what are you offering to the man who should put you on a pedestal? That's what it boils down to.
I'm offering myself, and we'll see where it goes from there. That's it.
I can't buy that. I just can't buy I'm offering me.
Thank you, Purdy. Purdy said y'all always have good conversations. And he said, "No, Dion, the cornerback you turned into." You got jokes, Tyrone. I love prime time. I love prime time.
Like fellas, if a female tell you I'm just offering me, is that good enough? All the fellas tell me. When a female says, "Well, I got to offer me," is that good enough for y'all?
Well, for most men, it's yes, because that's what they're looking for in the first place. They trying to get with the woman.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. And once you start dating,
physical, maybe it may be a physical thing. They got a fat ass, and
not even physically, right?
It all disappears. Like what happens?
Not even physically, because once you start dating someone and spending more time with them, you see the type of vibe that they bring. You see what type of home. If we're speaking on a female, you see what type of home care type of situation they got going on, what type of woman they are, and that's the type of woman that you're gonna want to be around.
I pose a question to you, fellas. I pose a question. You make $100,000 a year, right? You got a good business, everything like that, right? You got a bad chick. She natural, fatty, all that stuff like that. She on welfare, right? You got one kid. Got like a 3-year-old with her, stuff like that, right? She got the good box, all that. She freaky and all that, but she just don't do nothing with her life. What is that like acceptable to y'all?
I would say not, because first and foremost, you want somebody that's going to want to elevate themselves and not be stuck in a void. You know, so if she's not looking to better herself or looking to go anywhere, I mean, if I could teach her some things and then let her go and she become a better person, I'll do that.
But some men, it's up to you.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
It's up to your preference.
If he makes the same thing as you, like, yo, you got to elevate each other and work on it.
Listen. Some men, that's what they want. It's up to your preference on what you want. Some men want a woman that don't have no ambition, so they could keep her small, give her some clothes to wear, and she'll be happy. And that's their life. So it's up to you what your preference is in life.
I say invest in your woman.
And you should invest in your man as well.
It's a mutual partnership, man.
I just said
it's mutual.
Okay, guys, we have reached our time. We don't even got time for no shout outs, but shout out to everybody that checked in. Shout out to Wiz, shout out to Al, shout out to everybody, Purdy, Tyrone, Mello, Damon, and everybody that tuned in today. We appreciate it. We'll pulling in. Devo for calling in. We will be back, not next Saturday. Y'all know we are every other Saturday. We'll be back, and we're going to have some more spicy topics for y'all. So peace and love, guys. Be safe. Wear your mask. Thanks for tuning in, yo. I had a great time today.
Yeah, much love, everybody.
Thank you, Big Al. Thank you, Red. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, ladies, and all you got to do is bring yourself to the table. That's it. All right, guys. Be blessed. Have a good week. Catch y'all.
LOL.
How many gonna be fair? Now many gonna be fair? But when you dealing with a real one, you already know she be there. She bout her money, she bout her minutes, she bout her money, she bout her minutes, she bout her money, she bout her minutes. It comes to that money, she handle her business and she be like, bag it up, 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 bag it up. She bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business. It comes to that money, she handle her business and she be like, bag it up, 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 bag it up. That shorty just focused, don't care about designer, but she keep her bills paid. Look good in some heels, but she ain't no snack. Lil' mama's a meal babe. If you know her, she always be grinding. Her bride with the perfect timing. When she speak, everyone listen. Like getting directions from Simon. She down for the cause, she know what she doing. She always up front, no surprises. She keep it 100, she always be honest. She never won't fake in disguise. She living her life with a go. Little extra got money to blow. Be careful, don't make her get ignorant. She bout it, you already know. Now my baby down for the drama. Step to her, she bomb like Osama. It's best to stay out of her way. Don't never stay in front of them commas. She in it, you know that it's poppin'. The party is going to stop it. She tell you to get it, you get it. Like paying your taxes, no option. For me, it's for
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.